The Earth was created from the beginning for this course. And now it's going to finish its course as a third level planet and go up to the fifth mission. So it's a graduation ceremony for the Earth and for all the souls here. So it's an incredible opportunity, as people have spoken. Which one are we going to choose? We choose the material civilization is obviously coming to an end. So people have to slowly let go of that. But it's a great test. Do I continue to hang on to that or go towards uplifting my mind in the spiritual direction? So all the souls wanted to be a part of this test, so they came down now. But it's an incredible test for them. So it's our choice. So what is the Earth for? The Earth is a very, very rare planet. It's a very, very rare planet in the universe. This kind of planet is very rare in a galaxy. It's called a training planet. It trains souls to become members of the universe. So it's a training school is what it is. So for students here, we can't just say, I hate this school. We have to be good students, and we have to be happy students, and we have to have our notebook ready to study all the time. And we have to enjoy the process because we chose to come to this school. Right? It makes sense, right? Oh, this school is so difficult. I hate this place. That's not a good student. We have to take responsibility for our actions here because we chose to enter this process. So it's a high-level training planet, and it's for souls who have incredible passion for challenges and evolution. There's a great chance to evolve highly or to get stuck here. And unfortunately, without having that upright mind, many souls just get stuck in this process. They've been stuck here for a long time. But this is the time where this process comes to an end. So as I said, it's the reincarnation planet. It's the emotional waves that are the tools that help us evolve. So the only thing we actually have as a human being is our attitude. It's the only thing we possess. Is our consciousness and our thoughts at every moment. Because the Earth is a planet that's 50% good and 50% bad. So if people keep focusing on the negative, why are the Illuminati like this? Why is Bush like this? Why do they act like this? We keep focusing on that, then we turn our attention in that direction, toward negative waves. And we also create more of that. So whatever you protest, you create more of the protest. Does that make sense? So it's a very tough test. They're doing something bad. Their attitude is wrong. Their value system is wrong. So we're supposed to be evolved. So go, isn't that interesting? I pray they find the way to come on the enlightened path. That's how we're supposed to act. But it touches us so badly that we get so angry, we jump in and want to respond. But then we get sucked into that cycle as well. Also part of the system. So we're supposed to just always choose the good values, the upright values. I pray for you to do well. I don't like that, so I like this, so you go in the direction of what a good value is. So you don't like the materialistic system and create greed energies. And forget about how they're doing materialistic. So it's a tough study. You see, it's a very, very tough study. But that is, and also all these incredible emotions, so trying to balance all those, the attitude to balance those. And loneliness too, that reminds us of our original nature. When we feel lonely, that's the original nature inside of us. That's actually an important emotion. Excellent. So this is the system here. So in general, almost all souls came from the fifth level and above. There starts at the third dimension. The dimensions below are just minerals and plants. Third dimension is a reincarnation planet. And then the fourth dimension is the system stuck in this. So everything above from the fifth up to the 10th level, and then the universe above that. Believe it or not. Don't ask me why. So, up till now, this has been the cycle. So souls come down from special planets to the 5th, 7th level or something. Why? Because the process is so slow that even if you're in the universe, you're just staying at the level you're at. Because evolution takes too long. So even when you're in the universe, you still desire to come to this planet. So on this planet, we have incredibly evolved souls and very lowly evolved souls, all mixed together. So the Earth is such a wonderful place in that sense. So we come down to this planet, but then if we get stuck into the cycle, because of the emotionalism, and then it's so easy to get caught up in love and money and jobs and fame and all that. It's so difficult. Then we get stuck into this cycle. So the meaning of this time now is that this magnetic field keeps us in the third level. But a magnetic field actually is our consciousness. So our consciousness is trapped in this field here. So our greater consciousness of the universe is hard to tap into because we're in this field. But this time now, as I'll talk about the photon belts, it's not just one photon belt, it's 4 photon belts, that's why. Because 4 photon belts are coming, which carry the scalar waves of spiritual energy that can travel anywhere in the universe at the speed of light. That kind of energy is going to transform us and end this magnetic field and free all souls. So now this is the great experience. Now it's free. Everyone can go back. Or not. So this moment is very, very important. It's how consciously we are aware. And how we build our consciousness. And how much we love the earth. And how much we do for the earth. Then we can actually go up to the 5th level. Or the other souls who don't make it will be sent to another 3rd level planet like the earth. So you see, it's an incredible opportunity. It's incredible love and a great chance. But also a gamble as well. Does that make sense? So, later on I'll talk about breathing, because breathing is so important for this process because we need to actually empty. Because the 5th dimension is not attached to material. So we have to empty our material as quickly as we can. Stop producing more and more and stop our attachment to that so that we can become lighter. So start thinking like that level and go to that level. Because when you go through the photon, but it's a laser, that if you're too heavy, it'd be very difficult to go through. So how to empty that material? Breathing is the fastest way because it breathes it all out. So attachment to material is a very hard study right now. So what has been the schedule of this planet? Not every planet goes through this process, but the Earth went through this process. It was created 4.5 million years ago for this kind of schedule. Because the Earth is the main actor in this evolution that's going to happen in 2012. Not only on our planet, but the entire universe. So that main actor is the Earth, and the main players are you. So the quality of your evolution this time will be the quality of the entire universe's evolution. You guys are very important. Very important. So what has been the evolution of the Earth so far? First, we are all just spiritual beings. We all just came down here, and you can look throughout Africa, there are people just very spiritual. They're just spiritual. Spirituality just exudes them. However, spirituality must go through material. And then we evolved to the next stage where we learned about how to develop our thoughts. And we went through the science of enlightenment and the Enlightenment era in the 16th and 17th centuries. Develop our thoughts and how to use technologies and tools. So those are the 2 stages. And the last stage is now we must move to a spiritual civilization based on material. Where you're not attached to material, but you use the material in a good way, but you know you can let go of it. The highest standard of the universe, this is very scary. This is how the universe evaluates the soul. They send you down to a planet and they say, okay, fill up with everything. Fill up with knowledge, fill up with information, fill up with people, fill up with all this stuff. But the moment the universe says empty, you must let it all go and walk back. Without any heaviness on your mind. That's why it's so hard. That's why breathing is so important, so we let go of attachments in our mind. The universe mind is this. Someone calls you and says, okay, let's have a meeting, let's have a party Friday night. You say, great. And then they call you back, sorry, I'm going to cancel. But your mind is, great, if we have a party, wonderful. If we don't have a party, wonderful, same mind. So if we can have that mind frame, then you're getting close to the universe mind. It's the same thing. If someone calls you up and says, let's have a date. You're like, yeah! And they go, I'm going to cancel, then you're like, oh, you can't have that mind. You know, have a date? Great. Don't have a date? Great. Same mind. So that's why relationships are supposed to be like that too. It's complete independence. A man and a woman are completely independent, just happy to share the same air. But they both already have their own paths. That is the hardest study on the earth right now. They're so dependent on each other. You're actually 2 completely independent beings. So that's the universe evaluation. Are you able at any moment to empty your house, your car, that person, or whatever, just in your mind frame? That's what the only thing we have is the attitude. So if we understand that everyone's perfect and going on their own road, then we can have that kind of attitude. So that's the new air rendering 2. This is the Earth's magnetic field. We know as the photon belt gets closer, that the north and the south pole, they're going to switch. North magnetic pole and south. And this is the magnetic field, and as it gets closer to the sun and to the photon, this is going to slowly, slowly disappear. And then the Earth is going to evolve up. And so that consciousness is going to be free.